Getting my nightly walk in. If you guys saw the stream today, I hope you enjoyed the interview with Film the Police LA. It was a really great interview, and it was just a lot of fun. There is Capitol Records. It's pretty cool, huh? Very cool. Lana said hi, Eric. What's up, Lana? I hope you got to see the interview today with Film the Police LA. If not, it's on the replay crew. We had a blast. Man, I'm thirsty. Just water out. Honestly, I did see it. Fantastic. Appreciate that. Sorry for the shaky camera. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I spent some time setting that up. Just like the equipment and stuff. Now I'm out here doing guerrilla filming again, but that was a lot of fun. I think I almost just stepped on a live wire. This neighborhood is, I mean, we talked about that on the interview today, you know, so, oh, shoot. Man, it's been quiet around here lately. I ordinarily would, you know, I'd go out and get a drink or something or hang out with some friends. That's what I did last night, but I think people have left town. I'm sure they'll be back though. I finally made some New Year's plans though, so that's good. I don't really feel like sitting at home. Sorry about that. It keeps connecting to Wi-Fi out here. It does that. Used to occasionally I'd work at this this hotel over here, and I think it remembered the Wi-Fi. Real Cloud said, "How are you? What are you bringing us?" Oh, just taking a walk in Hollywood, California. That's basically it. Getting some fresh air. We did an interview earlier, the last video on my page for people who are new. It's an interview with Film the Police LA, who's a famous activist and a police accountability expert. So you guys could check that out too. Or you might know him by his channel Scientology Audit, which is a different channel he has where he does similar accountability work, but with the Church of Scientology. Red Cloud said getting all these broadcasts is new and bewildering. I feel you, especially on the the vertical view, because then you get the people just cycling through. You know where I live? How frightening. You must be new to this channel. We talked about that today, though. I really hope you guys get to catch that, the interview I did with Film the Police, because we kind of touched on some of that stuff and some of the stuff we deal with. I think it was a lot of fun, and we spent a long time trying to set that up. God, that took forever. he was busy, then I was busy, so we got it done. D said enjoyed the interview, Eric. Appreciate that, D. Thanks. It was a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to doing more. There's definitely more people out though for, I guess because we're getting close to New Year's, which is cool. Jennifer said, watch some of it, we'll go back and finish it. Absolutely. Yeah, I try to, I always try to keep things moving and not go too long. Once I feel that it's time to wrap up, that's exactly when I'll try to wrap up these interviews, basically. D said, great information. You guys are great to listen to. Thanks, D. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I want to get next on, I want to get Richie Sergenko to come on. We mentioned Richie today. He's now an attorney. He's also like a big activist out here. He is really the main person behind People's City Council. You can find them on Twitter. That's where they do most of their stuff. So I would like to interview Richie because I've known him for a while, and I think he would be a great interview. So I'll reach out to him next. Excuse me. A little while ago, when I was getting started on interviews, we had Joey Scott, who's a investigative reporter and a friend of mine, who's written for The Guardian and for Wired. And we talked about, that was a fun interview too. I think we talked about a fatal police shooting out in San Bernardino that Joey got a bunch of public records for. That was terrible incident. Now we're on the Walk of Fame here. James said, great interview with Streets, liked and shared. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. Yeah, please share the video far and wide. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want, subscribe to my Substack where I publish independent reporting. You can find those links in the description of this video. And it's free. I'll never paywall. Believe me, I'll never turn down a paying subscriber, obviously, because we all got to pay bills, but I will never paywall my work. It'll always be free for people to read, 100%. And that goes for this channel too, all of it, the whole thing. I wonder I'll go down there. I'd never go this way. This is Katsuya. I've actually never been here, but pretty well-known place. Red Cloud said, much appreciated. Keep doing the good work. Appreciate that. D said especially input from streets discussing the East Coast corruption. I know it's everywhere. Yeah, discussing Eric Adams will never fail to make me laugh. It's actually unbelievable. I mean, he's long been, besides being corrupt, he's also, like I touched on, he's long been one of the weirdest national figures, I think, of all time. And like I said, I kind of touched on that in the interview, like it's really, that has never been really focused on enough, I think, how weird this guy is. Objectively just strange. And I don't mean like good weird. Like weird. I also think I could tell from that case that they want to... Oh. Whoa. That was like some Back to the Future stuff where he's like walking around and the shark jumps out. Oh, it happened again. Very interesting. Yeah, so we talked about Eric Adams in the interview and how he perp walked Luigi Mangione when he himself is under indictment, which is pretty amazing. This is nice. So this was actually a WeWork, and I guess WeWork is WeWork out of business now? I guess it's a bank now. Yeah, a lot of those co-working spaces are kind of going out of business. I used to do a lot of work at one of them back there. It's pretty cool. Let's go this way. D said, have you followed the stuff about Karen Reed and Camden, Mass? No, I haven't. But feel free to send that to me. My email and stuff is in the profile, or eleve@protonmail.com. Or you could post it here too, but sounds interesting. SK says that Tampa. No, it's LA. That's Los Angeles. Hollywood, to be more specific. Maria said, don't be scared. Scared of what? This is my neighborhood. I know it pretty well. Not that one doesn't have to be cautious in any city. SK said I was close. You were close. Yeah. Similar weather, right? Tampa's probably more damp, I would imagine. But there's no question that people move to both of these places for warmer weather. But we don't have that humidity. That's the word I was looking for. JV Joe said, is this a walking tour? Yeah, kind of. get my nightly exercise. I did a sit-down interview earlier with a activist friend of mine that's up on the page, so now I just kind of wanted to get out and walk a little. But yeah, I could go up to Hollywood Boulevard. I know there's new people, so I'll take you guys to the more interesting stuff. James said, your kids have to walk past black bears on the way to the school bus? Yikes. I assume you live in somewhere on the East Coast? I've encountered some bears, by the way. Up close and personal. Not really what you want to happen, but it's happened to me before on camping trips. It's always good to know what to do, right? If you encounter a bear. You know, the usual stuff, make a lot of noise. Don't run if you can't, you can avoid doing that. James said they pack pepper spray. Oh, the bears do? They've gotten a lot more fierce, huh? I thought they just used their physical strength. I assume you mean campers. Wow, look at this. The kindergartners. Interesting. Oh, you live in Vancouver? That's interesting. That's cool, man. I don't think I've ever been up there. All right, we'll go up here. The fan favorite stuff is all up here. Imagine if a bear sprayed you with pepper spray, how disturbing that would be. LA Deb said, hi Eric. What's up, LA Deb? Thanks for, really glad you enjoyed the interview. I saw your comments. Appreciate that. It was fun. Yeah, I want to tomorrow kind of clip it or I want to, put in segments so people can go to the parts that might interest them the most. And then, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'd love to get it around to people. I know I sent it over to Aaron Smith Levin, but feel free to send it to anybody you think might be interested. It was a lot of fun.
Friday night, I was left to stay down.
Tomas said, greetings from Poland. Hey, what's going on, man? Greetings back. What time is it over there in Poland? I gotta get another bottle of water. Once again, I'm underprepared. Tomas said 7 a.m. Wow, you're up early. If I have to get up for 7 a.m. for anything, I'm an unhappy person. I'm a night owl, as you might be able to tell. In fact, if I have to be up before 11 a.m., I'm an unhappy person. Which doesn't really fit in our society. All right, so now we're coming up to Hollywood Boulevard, which is one of the main areas you can see here. This is the Walk of Fame. Let's see who we got here. Robert Ripley. I think that's Ripley's Believe It or Not, right? Let's see, who's this? Oh, every time I film it, excuse me, I end up in the part of the Walk of Fame where like the names aren't as familiar. Georgia Gibbs. It's around 10 p.m. Tomas. 10:11 p.m. to be specific. Oh, Andy Griffith. Yeah, there's a lot of famous names here. Yeah, there's a fair amount of people out. D said 12:11 a.m. in Texas. Central time, right? What part of Texas? I'm just curious if you want. Such a big state. I'm gonna grab a water in 7-Eleven, so just give me a sec, guys. Bear with me.
Nobody that's not the wrong person.
Sorry, guys. Just be a second here. I'm looking for a water that's not. Don't they have any small waters? Guess not. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. Buy this giant bottle of water. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Need a breakfast?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
You have a good night.
You too. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be more prepared next time. Kara said, great chats at Streets today. Thanks, Kara. Appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. I just bought the largest bottle of water. Like, they didn't have a normal, like... It doesn't look that big there, but it's... I didn't need a bottle of water that big. Like, I can't even... Because I'm streaming. And I have to be able to put the water in my pocket, and I can't. It's too big. So I'm just going to have to carry this water. Oh, that's a nice bike. Wow. What a beautiful bike. Is that a BMW? Sick. How much was the water? It was like $2.70. You know, everything's more expensive down here. I'm not exactly sure how big it is. That's about a quart. Sorry, I know we're the only country that has these weird measurements, so. says 33 fluid ounces. Good, I feel better now. Yeah, so I would say for a Sunday night, there are more people down here. Usually it'd be getting quiet around this time. There's definitely people visiting for the holidays. I've had some pretty great New Year's out here, like, especially if I didn't have any specific plans. What I used to do, I would get a hotel room, like a nice one somewhere, and just, oh my God, we've had some good parties. I'm trying to remember the name of this one place that they dropped the rates at one point. And it was, oh my God, it was one of these like celebrity places. Like it was kind of like Chateau Marmont. I think it's called Le Perc, P-E-R-C. It's like a French name. The rooms there are like suites. It used to be apartments. And celebrities like it because it's private and they leave you alone, you know? That place is ridiculous. We had a sick New Year's party there. Too much fun. I think we're pretty close to the test center, huh? Tomas said in Poland, clear water costs about half a dollar, 50 cents for 1.5 liters. Yeah. I lived in Eastern Europe for a year. I lived in the Czech Republic, not too far away from Poland. It was great. Folks, so where is this? Hollywood, California, Los Angeles. Yeah, I think it's like a mile walk from where we started down to Hollywood and Highland, which is the main area. You're welcome. Anytime. A lot of tattoo parlors down here. A lot of people around here wake up the next morning with a tattoo that they maybe weren't 100% sure that was a good idea. I don't know too much. I don't have any tattoos and I don't know much about how that works. But I'm pretty sure the tattoo parlors are supposed to probably frown on that kind of thing. It probably leads to problems, but I don't know if they do. It's hard to turn down business, right? Tomas said, is this the Walk of Fame? Yes, this is the Walk of Fame. It goes for pretty far. It goes for a couple miles. Or a couple kilometers. I forget the translation there, Tomas. Mark said I had the opportunity to visit once. Cool. Yeah, it's a great town, you know. I mean, we talked about on the last video on this channel, which you guys can check out. We talked about some of the challenges here in this city, but oh god, I'm about to cross the street here. Deb knows why, and some of the other people know why. Scientology Test Center now closed. Basically closed because of one man, because of a bad mistake made by a security guard there, and one man who decided that he wasn't going to take that. Closed for business, huh? Mark said I liked it. I'm glad to hear that, Mark. Rick doesn't like it. That's too bad. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here. I don't come down here that much. You know, if you guys have watched my stream, you know I'm not a huge fan of crowds and stuff like that, but people seem to like the streams down here. Miss Janie said, hey, Eric. Hey, Janie. Jalen said, hey there. What's up, Jalen? DT said the Winter Wonderland is taken out. Yeah, the Winter Wonderland's gone. Check it out. Totally gone. Empty parking lot, I guess, or whatever they keep back there. Yeah, it's gone. I'd say there's probably 30 to 40% more people down here than there usually would be. A lot of people in town for the holidays. You know, spend New Year's in LA, that kind of stuff. Downtown LA is super fun on New Year's. They have a lot, you know, events, and if you get a hotel room and you can kind of walk, it's really great. Oh, look at this place. Stephanie said alcohol is a blood thinner, so if you get a tattoo drunk, you can bleed more. Most tattoo shops won't tattoo someone intoxicated. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew I remembered something about that. Plus just the street preaching going on here, I guess.
See, heaven is a real place. Heaven is real. I used to go around doing all types of sin.
He said,
I know what sin is. You know what I mean? Getting drunk, getting high.
He said heaven is a real place.
You know what I mean? Worshiping idols. Putting myself free.
Wow, there's a lot of police out here. Tomas asked about the temperature. It is, I would say, for Los Angeles, it's cool. I don't know the exact temperature. I'm going to say right now it's 55 degrees. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is in Celsius. We have a weird system over here. This is pretty cool up here. I'm gonna go up here. They had some kind of Lion King thing going on up here. Marsha said Jessica did stream it. Cool. Yeah, I checked out one of her streams earlier. Looked like they were unwrapping gifts or something like that. Maybe that was yesterday. Wow. Check out the tree. This is awesome. It is Sunday. Yes, correct. I guess it's Monday in Poland. That is awesome. Hang on, guys. I got to get a little shot of myself by the tree here. Give me a sec. Hold it. All right. Deb, take a screenshot. All right, here we go. All right, enough of that. Oh, the Lion King thing is gone. Okay. No, this place is like Back to the Future too. You know, when like the future is all different, like it. Maybe not the right analogy, but you could see like the shark that's gonna just jump out of here. Maybe not the right analogy, though you wonder sometimes. Wow, this tree, this is ridiculous. I wonder how long it took to just oh my God, look at the ornaments. Wow. That's nice they kept it up for a little while. So many people in this city and in general need help in this country, and I would like to believe that the business owners of this place who put up this very nice tree also try to help our community, but I'm doubting that they do that. I do what I can, but it's tough. We talked about that today on the stream. We talked about how one person can make a difference, you know, and that is something that is important to me. But I will say this is a beautiful tree. Yeah, I can just kind of post up here for a while. I'll do that for a second. Let's see. Get the shot. Put my giant bottle of water down. Submariner asks, where is it? Los Angeles, California. Oh, check out the top. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, tomorrow I got to do a few errands and get ready for New Year's because I got some plans some things I want to do for during New Year's, and got some writing to do. Yeah, the usual. Then I gotta go home tonight, watch the rest of Squid Game 2. I don't know if you guys are watching that. Maybe I'll do a review. Is it as good as 1? No, but still worth watching. Sam said beautiful. Definitely. This is the El Capitan Theater, and this is Giardelli's, which is like a pretty awesome place. If you like chocolate, I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, but they do make a great hot chocolate, I'll say that. All right, so this is where you guys have probably seen this staircase. I think they film it during the Oscars and stuff like that, you know, the Academy Awards. Sorry guys, excuse me. Sorry about that. Thanks. Yeah, people visit here from all over the world. It is pretty cool, I gotta say. Mark said Chinese theater. Yeah, sometimes I've been here so long, and even I get confused about the buildings. But yeah, they're all connected as far as I know. I think the actual Chinese theater is just. I'm gonna go down there in a second. It's a little bit farther down, but they always film here for the Oscars. And if you're wondering who is this guy who's just walking around, or I'm Eric Blvd. I'm an investigative reporter. I write for Rolling Stone, Daily Dot. I used to have an independent outlet with a close friend called Forensic News. I also do some political commentary and other unrelated stuff like tonight. So, and I'm an OSINT analyst, which means I use open source information available to anybody to track down terrorists and bad people and bring them to justice, so they can't hurt other people, because that's what terrorists do. They hurt people. And Marsha said, overall cool guy. Thanks, Marsha. Mark, I'm not even paying attention. I almost walked into the wrong. Mark said you're in a great town. Yeah, so it is a great town. I do a lot of stuff, man. Whatever interests me. I play in rock bands. I could go on and on, but I won't because it's annoying. I've never done any entertainment journalism, which is interesting, despite my, being a massive fan of music and movies. That's really the only brand of journalism out here that I think is still objectively very strong. I mean, okay, so here's the TCL Chinese Theater. And these are the most famous names on the Walk of Fame, like they put the top people here. Like this is Star Trek. All the biggest like movie stars, when they do the ceremony, they get their name here. Like I think Tom Hanks is here. Sorry. Sorry, they were dancing in unison. It was kind of cool. Oh wow, look. Eddie Murphy. Legend. May 4th, 1987. Nicolas Cage. Wow. Well, anyway. Eddie Murphy. Tomas said, interesting tour. Thank you. You're welcome, Tomas. Anytime. Feel free to subscribe. There'll be a lot more. All kinds of stuff on my channel. We're getting kind of to the end of where this block keeps going, but the more interesting part for a live stream is going to end. I will say that this is one of the best souvenir stores ever. Like, it's the amount of stuff in this store. If you come to Hollywood and need to get someone a gift ever, just like come to this store on the corner of Orange and Hollywood Boulevard. Like, look how big. First of all, look at this. Marcia said Eddie was only 26 when and yeah, that makes sense, because he was 18 on Saturday Night Live. Things were looser back then a little bit. Oh wow, is that the Terminator? What I mean is that Eddie Murphy would call Saturday Night Live from a payphone, and he would like be like, you need to audition me. It's in the book about Saturday Night Live called Live from New York. I forget the name of the guy, but finally they were like, all right, let's, let this kid audition. And it was like obviously incredible. I don't know what number he was calling, but he was just persistent. He knew how good he was. And he knew he was great. Daniel Craig. Who else we got here? Oh. Bugs Bunny. Chuck Jones. I'm not sure who that is. Lloyd Bacon. David Jansen. Was he the fugitive? The original fugitive? Oh, wow, look. Kevin Hart. Roger Corman. So many great talents down here. Eric Estrada from Chips. Coming to the end of the block here. There's another Scientology building down here. Were you guys watching that stream when my stream cut out for unknown reasons when I was in front of that building. It's very interesting. Mark said, "Oh, is it you who try to dissuade people from?" No. So on the last video on my stream on my channel recorded today, is an activist named Film the Police LA who started this big movement that was in Rolling Stone, and so he started that, and I started coming out to cover it because I'd already written about Scientology. Like I broke a series of 3 stories about the loans they got during the COVID-19 pandemic, called the PPP loans. And so I'm already like persona non grata over there. Actually, so I guess apparently Aaron Smith-Levin, who's a prominent anti-Scientologist, got a hold of a dossier of their worst enemies. He talked about it in a stream. So I'm actually in the dossier, which I was like, great. But no, William Good, my friend, he's the one who started that movement. And it was because he was filming a police stop because he's a cop watcher. You know, he's a police accountability expert. And the guard told him to move and said some nasty stuff to him. That's the sign. I think this is ABLE, right? ABLE. It's one of their, it stands for like Association for Better Living, and it's one of the many Scientology entities. I don't particularly like to walk in front of those places alone, especially in the dark, because I'm sure you can figure out the rest for yourself, but yeah, that's ABLE. Yeah, it's creepy down here enough, believe me, on a normal night. Yeah, I don't want to go, I've heard some stories about some pretty shady stuff that happen when people are by themselves in near somebody's places, so it was a very successful day. We did that interview with William. I'd like to keep it, I'd like to end on a high note, right? Yeah, so I guess I'm in that book. I was like, I'm not surprised, but I was like, I would like to see my page, because Aaron just mentioned my name, that I'm in there, but they didn't show the page or anything. I guess they had like people's license plates and all that stuff, personal info. I'm pretty careful about that kind of stuff, so if my license plate was in there, it would have been obtained through other means, not through a photograph or anything like that. Though who knows? Marcia said my picture but no other info. That's kind of sad. They just have my picture. That's deflating. I also heard that, that's a good thing then. I'm not gonna, believe me, I'm happy about that. Yeah, Mark, check out the most recent video on this channel called Live with Film the Police LA. We talk all about that and accountability and all kinds of stuff. That's really more what this channel is. I think this is more like kind of fun for me, and but you never know what's going to really grab people. Yeah, I'm pretty careful because from covering all these protests, especially when I cover when I get chased by some of the far right protesters and things like that, and the Proud Boys and stuff. That's when I would never drive my car and stuff, because basically it's this very similar thing. You just got to protect yourself a little. I mean, most of those guys are complete clowns, but at the same time, I'd rather them not have like a photograph of my car, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Then I tore my feet.
At the last one, which was in Glendale, that was one of the last protests I covered. It's been quieter. They were following. I walked a friend back to her car because they're way worse with women, and they're really, really nasty. And so I walked her back, and this one guy who's insane followed us the whole way back to her car. And when I say insane, like that guy is a violent psycho, not just somebody who says stuff. Stina said it's so dark here. Huh. Kind of, I guess. Dolby Theater. That's the. I couldn't remember. Stina said I'm in Sweden and we barely have 5 hours of daylight. Oh, do you mean it's dark in Sweden? Sorry. Yeah, I know that's I've traveled a lot, so I've been to a lot of parts of Scandinavia, and I've been to Finland. I've been to. I mean, I just remember that. I remember that I've been to Denmark. That's a real issue there. This is Ripley's Believe It or Not. Oh man, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen on this intersection. Stuff. Mark said you've been to Canada. Yeah, I have, Mark. but it's been a very long time. I'd really like to go back. You know, the flight doesn't take that long, or I mean, I bet there's a train that goes there too. Bella said hi. What's up, Bella? You know we have self-driving cars now everywhere. I don't know if you guys have those, the Waymos. They're delivering food now too. I guess it pulls up and then the food is in the trunk of the car. But I gotta say, it's pretty wild. I mean, there was a few and now they're literally everywhere in LA. So I definitely want to ride in one and I want to stream that. I was talking to someone about that. Bella said, where are you? Los Angeles, California. Ooh, what happened here? Shake. Or worse. Sweet Home said Waymos are everywhere in Austin. Yep, that's interesting. I got stuck behind one at a four-way stop. A very comical experience, to say the least. Appreciate you guys coming in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and support the channel if you want, so we can do more of this stuff. Bella said, I wish I could take a walk there. That's a great place. Oh, man. Look, I messed up. I'm in front of the test center again. They got these like state-of-the-art surveillance cameras, and I think this might be a license plate reader. This one right here. Whoa. Yeah, I think that's a license plate reader. Gonna stop up there. Someone tell here comes some more. Now you guys know I'm not a cop watcher, but I do film things that are for accountability. Of course I do. Oh, here we go. I wonder what's going on. This is Grauman's Egyptian theater, by the way. They got a pretty significant, I mean, down here you really never know. You really never know what, sometimes it turns out, a lot of times it turns out to be really not much, but. All right, let's see what's going on. I don't necessarily, I don't always film these. It depends on the situation. Is the stream choppy, Mark, or can you guys see okay? Huh. kind of hard to see what's going on here. Mark, did it get choppy when I walked in front of the test center? I'm kind of interested in that. Are they pulling up? Is that crime scene tape? Oh man. So like, I do want to see what's going on. I also don't want to film someone's worst day and that kind of stuff, or if somebody got hurt. You know, I hold like public officials accountable. I don't want to necessarily put somebody else on camera. So I'm trying to just see what's going on. Peaceful Drama said Will's gonna pop up. Yeah, Will might. Will knows about these things before. I can definitely hear somebody yelling. That's been going on since I got here. Sorry, I have to move for a second. Because this guy is not well. Never a dull moment. Damn, what is going on here? I'll try to go around the other side. Excuse me. It's just like it's kind of hard for me to get over there with a good angle. All right, I'm gonna try to walk over there, see what's up. Check out this car, by the way. It's crazy. These guys get, you know, gotta be careful. Some of these cops get pretty aggro. And I don't have a press badge on or anything like that. I just look like, you know, whoever. So. If somebody's hurt or whatever, I'm not going to film anything like that. I just want to see what's going on. You guys know what's going on. Thank you. Hang on a sec. All right, so it looks like it's a lot of cops, obviously, and this woman is kind of, they're dialoguing or they're talking or whatever. Probably not the right word. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody hurt. Yeah, I don't see anybody hurt. I don't. Why did they put the crime scene tape up? Yeah, I mean, she's obviously very upset. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Someone honestly should tell William Good to come over here because I feel like this is Will's arena, not mine. I'm gonna ask somebody else what's going on. You guys know what's going on?
No idea.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's why. Okay.
It's funny though, they call this many
Yeah, so these folks weren't sure what's going on either, and they're standing right next to the, what's going on. Oh, so he's inspecting the bike. Sorry guys, sorry about the shaky camera. Yeah, he's inspecting the motorcycle. Yeah, right now. Oh. He said I pay my taxes for this. Yeah. Well, that's why if you guys know my friend Will that I mentioned, Film the Police LA, that's what he does. He comes out and holds public officials accountable for our tax dollars. I mean, I'm just very confused right now, and I've seen my share of police stops and whatnot, but I literally have no idea what's going on. Mark said that's the bike the guy used when he stole their donuts. That's pretty funny, man. Oh, shoot, I gotta tie my shoe. Hang on. Sorry about that. I mean, at this point, I just want to know what exactly is going on here, because I've seen a lot of car stops here. This is a new one. I mean, look, this is a large response. Like, look at this. Yeah, she's pretty upset. I count. 1, 2, 3. There's like 10. There's like 10 police cars here. Yuki said hello from Japan. Hello back. How are you doing? Hey, if anybody is listening to a police scanner, or if you go on Broadcastify, I just would be interested to know what this call is for exactly. Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think this is? Seriously. I'm the journalist here. I'm asking because I'm lost. And I asked 4 people. No one knows what's going on. I'm gonna ask this guy. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Have a good. Be safe. Los Angeles, Hollywood. Yeah, the Citizen app. I've also written about the Citizen app. We have a long, interesting history, but sometimes you can pull some info from there. Yeah, if anybody checks the Citizen app, I'm on the same phone as I have that app too, so I can't really look at. But let me know what the Citizen app says for Hollywood Boulevard. Past, it's like Hollywood and Orange, I think, or and now they're leaving. And I should ask that cop what it was, but I don't know. I don't usually do that unless I'm actually working for real. Like, Gil said, can't be too bad if Will hasn't shown up. So it looks like it's this young woman, and then there's a guy that's talking to the cops. So he's walking back with the cop to the car, and he said, I heard him say something about, I think they might be visiting. I don't know. I didn't want to film the guy. I don't know what the story is. And here comes the tow truck. Because at first I was like, maybe somebody called in the wrong plate or something, you know, that happens, and that's super dangerous, obviously. You know, the wrong plate gets called in and someone gets detained. But I really don't know what this is. They're leaving. I feel bad for these, you know, I just don't know what's going on. Oh, Tomas, yeah, the police in the city are LAPD or Los Angeles Police Department. Bro, I did not anticipate being out here for that long. Isn't that what Will always says? Something is getting towed here. Damn. Marsha said Citizen App should have something. Yeah, usually Citizen App would have something. Unlike a lot of cities, which is becoming a big problem, I don't think LA has encrypted the radio traffic yet. No, I do sound like Will. I just went out to take a walk. Look what happened here. Thank you.
I don't know. She was like trying to defend her boyfriend, and then she walked away talking about divorce.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then she just walked into the bar.
It seems to be like about this bike.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea.
It's definitely, yeah, about the bike, but I can't, yeah. So what they said was that they heard the young woman walk over to, their words, they said to defend her boyfriend, but then all of a sudden she started talking about divorce. So not a great night, I guess, for those folks. I mean, I've had my share of relationship challenges, don't get me wrong, but this is really bugging me. I just want to know what this is about. And I've already asked 7 people. I mean, did they think the bike was stolen or used in a crime? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Joaquin said, come to Jameson's. I got some stuff to do, otherwise I would, believe me. I'm actually about to bail. I'm literally about to bail out here in a second because I do have something to do that's semi-important. I gotta get out of here soon. I don't even know if I could go down the sidewalk. Yeah, they're towing that bike. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find out tomorrow, and then I'll post it on the channel. I know that's boring, but I'll try to give you guys an update. No worries, Joaquin. I've never seen a motorcycle get towed before, by the way. I mean, nobody's getting arrested, right? That I could tell. So what is it about that bike? Michael said, bet they charge the same. Yep. One time, there was this guy. He was a good guy. He was actually a detective with. He was a friend of mine. He was a police detective, and I'm suspicious of authority figures. But this guy was a pretty decent guy. Anyway, he wanted to write screenplays like a lot of cops do out here. And I was working in Hollywood, so one time we went to get some coffee, and his car got towed literally by like this. It was like OPG or whatever. They towed a cop's car, and that was a pretty comical experience, I got to say. He got the car released with no charge, but anyway. Yeah, Tomas, you're getting a real window into Hollywood Boulevard. I'm about to get the hell out of here. Hello from Russia. How you doing? What time is it over there? Well, that's too bad, Ashley. You should come out. It's a pretty nice city. There's a lot to do. That woman was walking. He told her to go back on the sidewalk. I've been to Louisiana. It was nice. I mean, I went to New Orleans and I traveled a little bit. I'm sure there's a lot more to see. I had a blast. I was actually there right before Katrina. Man, right before. Like, it was maybe a week or something, or 2 weeks, I forget. It really bugs me that I don't know what happened here.
Is the light related to the I don't know.
The only thing I could think of it was either stolen or used in a crime, but
Well, it's super. There's not even a plate on the back.
Oh, really?
In California, they require plates in the back. They flip up or they don't have a plate. It's super illegal. Because they have to be able to search up your license.
Yeah, it seems like the response is just kind of big for that, but I don't know. Yeah, like it's a big response.
Oh, so they got caught. I see the issue.
No, park right here. Police came here. They loaded up the bikes. The others took off.
I would too.
Yeah, fuck it. I ain't doing
I have to leave.
I wonder.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to write.
You guys, take care, guys. All right, so we finally got a. After an hour, we finally got an answer. So what he said was there were 3 bikes. He was that guy was working security for, I think, the bar. He said there were 3 bikes parked on the sidewalk, and the police pulled up, and 2 of the guys on the bikes took off instantly, and the other guy just, I guess, didn't take off. He just waited there. So I don't exactly know what was going on, but that's the best I have. So many questions. Still gotta wonder. Yeah, because I don't want to speculate, right? Because especially in this day and age, you guys know, okay, so taking off from the police there's people who do that who are scared, right? Like, you know, many years ago, people used to look at stuff differently, and they'd say, "Oh, you committed a crime," right? But that's not always true. People get real nervous around the police, right? I mean, I do. Like, Krista said it looked like a dirt bike and wasn't street legal. Someone else said that. I think that's possible. The people are talking over there said that it didn't have a plate. So I thought I saw a plate, but I was mistaken there, I guess. Well, I'm going to shut this down, I think, guys, in a second. Appreciate you guys going on that little interesting adventure. Paul said didn't have rear view mirrors, yeah. Yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for coming with me on this walk. You can subscribe to my Substack if you like independent investigative reporting, minus tonight where we didn't get the full story. All right, y'all, be safe and take care. Bye-bye. Actually, stay with me for a second. Walking past yet another police car. We'll go another block, then we'll stop.
If you guys want to see that,
All right, guys, be safe. Take care.